going to cover today. So today we are going to cover the Sitecore templates. So we'll cover like what is Sitecore template, how we create the template, what are the types of templates, and especially what is Sitecore data template. Okay, so these three important topic we have to know inside the Sitecore CMS. Why I'm saying important, because whatever we develop, whatever we write code, okay, starts from the template. So suppose if I have to create something, I have to create template for the component. Okay, so we'll see how we are going to create the Sitecore template and its type, and what about the data template is. Okay, so let me quickly share about the template. So in a quick, if I say a template determines the structure of the content. Okay, in a Sitecore, a template determines the structure of the content. Okay, structure of the content, if I say like we declare and define the data of the content, data of the data. Okay, like data of the content. What I'm saying is, suppose we have a banner component. Okay, we have to implement a banner in the Sitecore. Okay, so in a banner, what are the banner contains, banner image and banner title and maybe a description, right? So these things, this the maybe the declarations like banner image, banner title, or caption, image caption, or the image title. These things we have to define in a template. After defining, it will make through that template we can create the content, or we can create a data item which will contain the banner data. Okay, so now if I'm explaining, maybe you are a little bit confused, but wait for this uh, presentation to complete. Will directly go to the Sitecore CMS. I'll show you how we are going to create. Okay, but you have to understand what the template does. So template determines the structure of the content. Yeah, template is an item that defines both structure and behavior of items. Yeah, also structure and also the behavior of the item. Okay, so we can define the structure and also the behavior of the items we created from that template. That's okay. So if I say the type of template in the Sitecore, so we saw like was the template is. Let's next we have to see the type of template. So we have data template, we have branch template, we have command template. Okay, so let's see. We especially going to see in throughout this the session, like how we are going to create that data template. Mostly in the most of the time, we are creating a data template. So we have to strongly know what the data template, how we make it, how we use it, how we create the template. Okay, so if I say the data template, it determines the exact field section, and it determines the field section, field type, field names that makes up a item. In other words, the data templates from the framework of the item. Okay, Sitecore sets a data template with every item in the content tree. So that means is, when we create a data template, it contains the field section, it contains the field type and field names that makes a item. Okay, so I'm going to show you like how data template contains the field section, field type, field name to make a item. Okay, these things you have to remember. Next, So next we are going to see the branch template. So what's the branch template is? So branch template enables to create a set of items rather than a single item. A branch template consists of branch template definition item, which can contain a single item and hierarchy of items, multiple hierarchy of items. With a branch template, Sitecore duplicates the item beneath the branch template. Definition item includes field values and there is all token items and field values, which means branch template is simply, I'll show you in a Sitecore, but you have to understand, like it enables, what it enables is when we create an item using the branch template, it's create, a hierarchy of items when we create a single item. Suppose if I say, like if I'm creating some item like a banner, okay, it will create other things beneath the banner. Maybe if I'm creating a like a page, it can create a other page as well, maybe about home, contact us, like that. So instead of creating a single item, it's create a number of items beneath the item. Inside the item, it creates a multiple item. So that's the branch template is. Okay. So it's saying like, rather it creates a set of items. Means it when we create the atom, it creates multiple atoms inside the atom rather than a single atom. So it's create a multiple atoms so that you can understand. Command template. What's the command template is? So command template allows to insert items using logic rather than predefined structure, like insert option, adding new language. So command template is generally, is a concept in a Sitecore, like insert option, adding new language. So those are, the command template. I'll show you in the Sitecore CMS. Okay. So I think now you have a little bit idea about, what the template is, what's the data template, what the branch template, what the command template is. Okay. So let's me share my other screen and we'll directly see the Sitecore, like how Sitecore template is, and there we'll see what the data or what the branch template or maybe the command template is. Mostly we are going to see data template and the branch template a little bit or command template a little bit, but mostly I'll explain you about the data template and what the template is. Okay. So let me just um, share the other system. Let me know if you can see the screen as shared with the other another system. So this is how Sitecore looks like. So to navigate to the template, where I have to go is um, first of all, Sitecore, the experience platform or Sitecore platform will look like this. So whenever I open the Sitecore, I prefer to open through the Sitecore desktop, right? This desktop application. Let me click on it. And after that, I get icon like this. And when I click, so I get options like wherever I can navigate, like content editor, experience editor, maybe the template manager. So to create the template, Sitecore has given a template manager from where we can create the template. Okay, so let's what I'll do is I have to just create this icon. I'll directly navigate to the template manager. Okay, so we'll wait to open. Let me click the template manager again. Uh, Maybe it's taking time. Maybe sometimes it takes time. So I've clicked on the template manager. I can at the same time I can click the content editor. From there also we can navigate. So okay. So from content editor as well we can navigate to the template. You can see uh, the template is now template manager is a template manager here now. So you can see now we have a content editor, we have a template manager. Okay. So from content editor as well, I can navigate to the template. You can see the structure here. I already show you in the content tree. This is this side we call it content tree. The right side we call it like content section. In the content tree, you can see the template, system, media, layout, forms, content. Okay. From there also you can go to the same template structure. Better way to access it from separate template manager is the same for the structure. You can see get it the same product structure as show you just a second before. So it's the same structure. So let's operate it through the template manager. Okay. So in a template manager, you can see what kind of structure we have. We have branches where we can create the branch template, right? We saw a branch template. So there we create a branch template. We have this we have common. Okay, already some atoms, some templates are created inside the common, so that is common. There we have a list manager, there we have modules, there we have system, there we have foundation, there we have feature, there we have project, there we have sample. Okay, so you don't need to know the whole folder structure. Okay, you have to only, you have to know maybe the what is foundation, what is feature, what is project, and this branches. Okay. So branches, as I told you, you can create when you have a requirement like creating. When you create one thing, you can create multiple sub items. Then you need a branch template to create. I'll show you. I'll create a one scenario. On the basis of that, we'll try to create the branch template. Okay. But for now, Just see the location where the branch template exists. Okay. Second thing, we are targeting to know that data template, what the data template is. So mostly, as I told you earlier, like with the where we have to create the feature. So we have to create the feature templates or maybe feature item inside the feature folder item. And another thing in the Sitecore, every time I'm saying item, so you have to understand everything in the Sitecore is termed as an item. Okay. Suppose if I'm clicking this folder, so you can see in a quick info in a content section, it say item ID, item name, like experience accelerator. Okay, so it means every item in the Sitecore is an item. Okay, everything, every folder or you see in a Sitecore is an item, and every folder, every item has its own item ID, and unique ID. Like this is the GUID ID. So every item, every folder item, or maybe anything inside the Sitecore have its own item ID, will be unique. We'll have item name, we'll have item path, we have template from, I mean, somewhere this the item is created from template. So every item in the Sitecore will be created from the template from here. Okay, so you have to know this. So we are going to create a template. So what is the meaning, like we have to create the template? Okay, so I just show you, like we have to create the data template inside the this feature folder. Okay, in a foundation folder, what kind of things we create? Suppose if I have to design, we have to create a website label of atom, maybe a page label of atom. In that case, we have to create that kind of template inside the project. Suppose what kind of things I have to create. Suppose I have to create the atom like this page. Okay, suppose like this kind of tenant. Suppose I have to create this kind of website name or maybe a page name. So that kind of item we create inside the project. Okay, and inside the feature we create, I mean, whatever, like whatever component we create, whatever content type of data or item structure we create inside the feature. Okay, let's understand by some example. Suppose this is one of the component. Okay, I mean, let's it's a 4 here, so we can take maybe a 1. Suppose this is one component, this one extreme left, this component we can consider. In it, what you see, let me just screenshot it, and let's try to first understand that this component. Let's understand this component, right? So inside this component, what we have this image. Okay,
Image, title, and CTA.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the CTA. Okay, so I mean, these all I mean, when we combine this all small the attributes, it's make a whole component, like this image, this title, and this CTA or button, you can understand. Okay, so I mean, what we are going to do, because we have now here 4, so we don't have to create, I mean, 4 template here. We'll create one template, and by using that template we can create 4 this kind of component. Okay, so that will make a data template. So we are going to make a data template. So we'll create a one template, and that template will create this kind of data where we can put this kind of data. Okay, So how we define it? Let's try to create. So we understood, I mean, in a one component to make a template, we have image, we have title, we have this CTA button. Okay, so these things we have to create. We can also consider the styling part as well. We have this border style. I mean, we can define it in the template as well. We have this the button color. We can also define it in the like CSS class we can add. So for that, when we can define those things in a template as well. Okay, so let's see how we can create. So that's the template is right. I mean, once we create a one common model, okay, one common model, this common model can create this kind of 4 components or maybe more than 4 by using that simple template. Okay, so let's go here and just we create. So I'll go inside the Sitecore demo. I mean, you can create this kind of folder item based on the project you have. Okay, so whenever you create any folder item, so you name it as your project is. Suppose, I mean, I have a project name like a Sitecore demo, so everything I'm creating, any feature or data template I'm creating, I have to create inside this folder. Okay, so for that, what I'll name is, for that I'll name the like a training program component. Okay, so what I'll name the template name is, I'll name a template training program component. So I'll create a one template. So how I'm going to create, I have to just right click here inside this folder, right click, click on insert. I'll found a name template like a new template. Okay, so I'll click on the new template. Okay, I'll name this a training program. Okay, so template name is training program. Best template will be always a standard template. I mean, we don't alter it for now. It's pointing the project item name where it is. So we'll click next. Okay. So it's created a template right side in a content tree. In a template content tree, you can say like a training program. It's created a right side in a content section. It is a template builder tab. So in a right side in terms of template, we call it like a template builder tab. So I mean, when we were covering the presentation, I mean that time we saw like a template contains the section, it contains the field. Okay, so in a builder tab you can see it's saying add a new section. So we'll say like a section can be a training program data. We can see like this. Then again it's asking us to add the field. Okay, so what the field means is, so this is the field. So for now we have to add the field for this image, we have to add the field for this title, we have to add the field for this CTA or button. So that, I mean, we are going to make the a training program template. So this is the training program component. We have to make the training program template. We added the section name. Okay, we added the section name like a training program data. We have to add the field name here. So what the field name will be? First of all, we have to add this image. Okay, so what I'll name is like a image. Say training image, right? I can say like this training image. Training image. Okay, and is data type. If the if it this is image, so we have to give the this field because it's an image, we have to select the its type as an image. So the Sitecore has the field type, right? Field data type. So if it is an image, we have to select the type of images, type of image. So the data type will be image. So we'll select the image. Next we have this title. Okay, so I'll name is like a training title. Okay, now training title, it's a short title or heading we can say. So it will be a single line text. Okay, we have other option as well. We have a multi-line text, we have a rich text, we have a single line text in terms of text. Okay, so for now we'll select only a single line text. Next we have this button, join now button. Okay, so what I'll write, like I'll write a join now. Okay, and what will be the data type? Will be data type, because it's a CTA or it's a link. So I mean, join now, maybe it will, open a form, or maybe it will take some kind of action. Okay, so when I say like an action, so that will be maybe some kind of, it will be a link, or maybe some kind of anchor, like that. Okay, maybe some kind of hyperlink. So in terms of that, I mean, I have to select, there are other data types there, I have to select a link. So that will be a general link. Okay, I have to select a general link. So now you see we created basic structure of the this basic template structure of this component. This is image, this is title, this is button. Okay, so I mean, now we can create this kind of structure, this kind of component we can create, because now we created a template, and using this template we can create as much as template we can. Okay, let me save it. After saving it, I have to give a proper icon. Okay, so for that, I mean, this is the inheritance. I'll tell you what the inheritance is. Before telling you about the inheritance, let me tell you about this tab, content tab. So content tab, generally you can see the quick info. In a quick info, you see this type of items. I mean, this info, the item info. Next thing you have to understand, this one, base template. Okay, we have to understand the base template, what the base template is. Okay, so base template is generally, I'll tell you what the base template. So I mean, this is the main section for the content. When we have, I mean, for the base template, we create some templates and we inherit that to the existing template. So that's the meaning of base template is. So that's the concept of inheritance comes here. Okay, so maybe you are aware about the inheritance in the object-oriented programming. So I mean, in the inheritance, what happens, like, we have some like this. Maybe let's see some example of inheritance. So I mean, what are the example of inheritance? Maybe for now, let's just first complete creating the template. After that, maybe I'll tell you about the inheritance. It will be more clear for you. So I mean, now what we did is we created the template structure. Okay, so we created a image, we created the title, we created the journal. Correct. So now what we'll do is, next thing is, suppose I have to add the template. So what I'll do is, I'll create this icon. I can assign an icon here. I mean, maybe some beautiful icons. There is already, we have a lot of icons given by Sitecore. You can find and give any kind of icons here. Maybe let me give this. So we created the item here now. Template item. We create the template item now. The next thing that comes, like, if we created the template now, I mean, the next thing is we have to know about the standard template, standard values. So what's the standard values is, and the concept of standard values. Okay, so the concept of standard value in the Sitecore is, sometimes when we create the template, and we have to put some default value in the item. So what I mean, we have to put default value in the item. So that time we create the standard values from the created template. So we have already created a template. We can create the standard values. What's the reason is, we have to put the default values. One is, we have to create the default values. Okay. Second thing, we have to define the insert options. Okay, I'll show you what the insert options is. You have to just understand, we have to configure the insert options. I mean, to standard values, we have the purpose is to put the default value in item, to define the insert option. Okay, there is other option as well. I mean, we can define the presentation. Okay, for now you have to just understand these two things. Okay, like to put the default value and to put the insert option. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So to do this, what we do is, I mean, we created the actual template. Okay, we have to create also with folder item that will contain our this template and its item. Okay, so what I'm saying is, suppose, I mean, now the template we created, it will create, I mean, this these four items in our Sitecore. So what we have to do is, we have to create another template item. We'll name is like a folder item. So what I'll do is, I'll name it like training. This is the best practices, actually. Training program folder. I have to name it like this. Okay. And what I have to do is, now I have to define the icon, assign the icon for it. So because it's a folder type item, I'll select the folder icon. Okay. Now see, I mean, we created the item name like a training program folder and put the icon. Next thing, we have to create the standard values for this, for this two items. I'll show you how we create the standard values and how we are assigning and what the purpose of the assigning the default value in the template, assigning the insert option. Okay, at least these two things you will able to understand. Okay, so let's see. First of all, let's create the standard values for this training program. So let me go. What I have to do is when I click this template item, then it must be selected into the builder tab, this builder tab, and I'll go to there in a ribbon option. There is a builder option. I'll click in it. Then below in a option you will see the standard values. I'll click on the standard values. So it's created a standard values. See, it created the standard values. So upon creating the standard values, how it's showing the data, you can see it is showing like training section as a training program is a section name. Inside it, the field training image, training title, and join now. So this kind of option, I mean, it's created in the standard values. Okay. So suppose if I mean now I have to put the what I have to put a default values. Okay, so what the default values I can say like a maybe training title. For now it's a default values. Okay, maybe I can put some image as well here. Okay, so only I'm putting in one of the, I mean I can put in all field to, I mean for the image I have to select the image. So if I have to click the browse. If I'm clicking browse, okay, it will leads me to the browse section that will leads to the media library section of the Sitecore. Okay, maybe I can upload it from the my system, but generally first of all we have to upload it to the media library. So from here I can select the image, any image I can select it from here. For now let me select one. Let me select one default values, default image. So this is just for now I'm selecting one default values. In the link what I can say, let me insert a, we have like we can insert the insert link means we can whatever like, the page we are creating we can insert this from here. Insert media, I mean whatever media kind of link we have we can insert it from here. External link, we can insert the any kind of external link, external anchor link. So here like we can say join now. Okay, and we can name like a any URL. Let me put it for now. Okay, and there generally in Anchor, what are the attributes you find? I mean the description, maybe URL, SRC, sorry HRF, target window. I mean we find the option like a target, right? So it's asking us also a target. I mean when this action where it's going to open, maybe it's going to the new window or in the same window. So we'll say like a new. I mean if there is any class we can assign the class as well here, right? In a style class we can assign. If it is some kind of alternate text we can assign. So let's do this way. So see now we have assigned the default value. So this is the default values. So I'll show you like the default values and what the actual item we are going to create. Okay, for now just understand this. Okay, so we successfully created the standard values and we assigned the default value for the for the this standard values item. Okay. Next thing, we have to also create the default values, standard values for this training program folder. So how I'm going to do, I mean, for the folder kind of item, we don't create any kind of fields. You have to remember that. Okay. If we are creating a folder, we don't create any kind of field. So we'll just go the builder in the ribbon builder. Then we have to select the standard values. So when I'm selecting here in a standard value, what is saying, select the base templates and selected part templates. Okay, so I already created, I selected. Let me, if I select the, if I click the standard values, so it will create standard values for this folder item. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to define the insert option. So now I am going to define the insert option in this training program standard values for this training program template item. Okay, so how I'm going to do is I have to make sure I am selecting the standard values, a training program folder standard values. Then what I'll do is I'll click on the, in the ribbon, I'll go to the configure. I'll select the assign. Then I have to find, I mean, we created that atom inside the feature, right? I mean, the feature we have there in a Sitecore demo. There we created one atom like a training program. So we have to select this. This is the template atom we created. Right now, okay, and so successfully we created, we assigned the insert option for this training program. Okay, so now we are done, I mean, creating a template. So we see like how we created a template for one of the component. Okay, like this. Now the next is we have to create the, this kind of, component and its data inside the variable, like we have a page. Okay, maybe I haven't tell you about that how we create the page. For now, you just see like how we are doing, because we created the template. The next option is, I mean, we have to create the data like this. I mean, whatever like data we have. So I mean, we created a template structure of one of this component. We have to create this for all template, sorry, data. Okay, so let me show you in Sitecore how we do. Maybe it seems tricky for you, but see, for now, I mean, you will understand it later when we are going to, I mean, other sessions more on it. Okay, so I'll save it for now. So I am done creating the template. So now I go to the content editor. Okay, now the next option is I have to create the, suppose this is my page. Suppose this is the home page. Okay, inside the home page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the data section. Okay, so what I'll do is name let me name I'll create a folder name. Sorry, I'll right click, insert option, insert from template. Okay, and I'll select the template we have created. So where we created this template program folder. So for now, what I'll name is, I'll name the, is like a training program data, I can say, or maybe simply a training program. Okay, so this is where we, I mean, create the item from the template. So now we created a one training program template folder. Okay, so now because we have created the insert, we have configured the inserted option, so we can easily see the option. See, if I right click here and click on insert, I can see the training program template item is appearing. Template is appearing now. So what I can do is I can create, I mean, this for, the template data here, data item here. Okay, so how we do is, let me create the first one. This is the image, this is this, and this. So completely we can create. So let me just show you how we can. So I'll see what the first name is. First training program is the corporate Sitecore CMS training program. Let me copy the title, because we are going to create the template, item name, sorry, item name with the title. Okay, so I created. See, when I create, when I hit, I mean, creating a template, so this default values are coming now. Okay, I mean, when we are not able to put the values, I mean, default value is already come, so we can just override by putting the real values now. Okay, so what I'll do is, let me just download this image and we'll put there in download section. So let's see how I'm going to do, I mean, for now I have to upload the image. So how we are going to upload the image, you have to see it. Okay, so for that part we have to go there. You can see like this. If you click there, you can see the media library. Okay, media library, there is another section. Otherwise, what you can do, when you, I mean, content editor is selected, when you navigate a little bit up, okay, in a content editor, you can see there is a media library, or maybe there you can see a media library here. So you can click the media library. First of all, what you have to do is, in a media library section, you have to go to the image there in a Sitecore demo. You can upload the images. Let me upload the image I have downloaded. Okay, I'll select like this and upload image. So first of all, any media we have to upload the media in a media library. Okay, so I uploaded one now. So how now it will work? I have to go back to the content editor, and here what I'll do is I can select. So I'll click browse. Now let me go back. I'll click here like this. I'll go to the project Sitecore demo. I'll select the image I uploaded. So let me select. See, now I added the image. This red color is showing because we haven't added some of the properties. So I have to add a, alter text. Generally image you have to add the alter text. Okay. Now see, red is gone. Now the title is what the title we have. Title we have to put this one. I'll go back here. Let me put this. So now we have a join now button. What I have to do is I can just copy the link of join now button, and is because it's an external link, I have to add it here. Let me replace the link. I replace the link and it will be join now like this. Any CSS class, what I can do is I can just inspect I can just inspect it. If there is any if there is any CSS class in the button, I can just copy the button class. Okay. So this is the class. I mean, maybe for now you can just copy the class like this. Okay. You can put the class. Okay. This is where we created one. Okay. For one, what we did is we added this image with title and this join now button. Okay. This is how we create. Similarly, we'll create other four very quickly. Okay, so let me show you how. Because we have already added in this, what kind of atom we can create inside this folder. So what I have to do is right click it, click insert like this. Let me directly copy this course name. I'll add. Okay. Now, because I have to download this image, let me download. For that, I have to go to the media library. I have to upload. So you have to see how I'm doing. Okay. Maybe for you it's a little bit maybe complex, but just see like how I'm doing. Okay. You'll be get used to like how I'm just doing it. I added in the image and media library. I'll go back to the content editor. Okay. Where I created the item. Now I will upload the image. So I'm able to upload the image from the media library where we uploaded the image. So where I uploaded inside the project. I'll go here. There I uploaded this one. Let me select. Right. I have to add the alt text and okay. Training. Okay, now I have to add the link. So it will be join now. This will be a separate link. Let me copy the link from here. Copy link address. I'll put the link address here. I can put the style, but for now, let me skip it. Okay. Okay. So we created a new training program. Let's see like this. Next, let me copy this quick as possible. Right click, insert training program. Okay. So when I'm creating with the Sitecore headless XM cloud, because it's not a valid name. So this is the real scenario. It's saying it's giving us some error. So what it means is it doesn't, when we create the item from the template, it should not contain a special character. So there we have a special character this and so that's giving a problem. When I remove it and hit OK, it will be able to create. Okay, so we created this one. Post name I given. Okay. Next, what I'll do is let me download this image, save image. Okay, downloaded image. Now I'll upload it to the media library. You have to just follow the process how I'm doing. Okay, upload image. I'm uploading. So what the process is, if I have to add the image, first of all, I have to add the image in media library where the project is. Okay, so I uploaded in a media library. Okay, image uploaded. I'll go back to the container where I'm creating the item. So this is the item I created. I'll click on the browse. Then I will select it from where I have uploaded. I uploaded on the Sitecore demo. This is the image. Let me select. Now the training image field is here. I have to give the alt text like this, right? Okay. Training title, this it's okay. Now we have to give the join now button. So in a join now, if I come here, I have to just copy the link, the join now button link. I'll go to the external link there. I have to put this one, and it must be like in a caps. So I'll do this way for the class, and for now I'll skip it. Let me. I can uh, do like a control S. It will save the changes. Okay. Let me create the next one. This is the next one. Okay. So this one, let me copy it, and in a folder training, I'll insert, then I'll see the training program. When I click OK, again, it's saying like it's not valid because it's containing as a program. So I'll let like this I can do. Okay. So there I'll replace the title. I have to upload the image because it's a default image. I have to upload new one. So I'll do, I'll have to download the image from here. Let me say download it. Let me name like this. Okay. To upload the image, I have to go back to the media library. There in a media library inside the Sitecore demo, I'll click upload right side, choose file. I'll upload it from the computer. I selected the new image, hit upload, upload it, save it, go back to the container. Okay, there now I can find the image I uploaded into the media library. Go back here in a blog, yeah, demo site. There I uploaded this one. Let me select this. Okay. I have to add alt text here now. In external link, I have to make it like this. Join now. Okay. I have to replace the link. Let me copy the link. Okay. See. So I created this 4 component data inside the Sitecore. Okay. Like, I can make it in a same structure, like maybe a corporate Sitecore training must be in a first, then this one must be second, third, and this one. Okay. I can make it in that way. So first of all, this one must be in the first one. So it's first one. This must be in the last one, I think. So what I'll do is, you can see there is a up and down arrow. There is a move fast and last. Okay. This button will like make a one item down, one item down like this. Okay. So now we have in a proper structure, right? You can see we have this corporate training, Sitecore crash, then Axiom cloud training, then we have Sitecore this one. So similar in structure, we defined the data here. Okay. So now whatever we have created, the this we call like a training program data sources. What we call training program data sources or content item. Okay, so now these will be called as a data sources or training program data or content items, because these things contain some kind of this item contains some kind of content. Okay, because now the corporate training is containing the image training program, and this it is going to contain the same the same kind of data but different. Okay, these are basically these data. Okay, and in the in a template, what we did is we just created a one template like a training program and its folder. Okay, it's just a quick recap, like I'm just telling you like what we did. We created a template like this. In data template, we create a template in a section. We give the section name, training data, we give feed, title, and join. We create, and also we create the standard values to just to put the default values. So this in a standard value we can put the default value. If we are putting nothing, then this default value is come on the item. Then we create a second the template item, that is a folder item, so that will contain our all the data regarding the training program. So that we are going to get inside the there where we are going to define the pages and its data items. So there we define a one, we created one folder item like a training program. Inside it we have now these are the data contents for corporate trainings, crash course, JSON cloud training, say 10.3 training online course. Okay, so we successfully created the template and its data source content. So see, like through the template, what we are doing, we are creating the structure of this data. How? So let's see. This is the section name. These are the the fields name we created, and we have put the content on it. So this is how we define we declare the structure there in a structure in a template, and here we created the actual structure of the data, actual data content or data of the from that template. Okay, as well as I also explained you about what is standard values and how we are configuring the insert option. Okay, so do you have question on it? So I think today we covered all those things, all those, template is data type and how we are going to create template for the component, and from the template, how we create the item like this. So for today, this is it. Okay. So do you have any question? If you have, you can just ask me now so that I can find if you're facing any issue understanding this. Okay, I mean, if we don't have any questions, so we can wrap up the session for today. So we'll continue tomorrow, and we'll whatever we have created, we'll continue work with it. Like we created the item, we created the data source, and next we'll show how we can render the component like this in a page. Okay. Okay, then. So if you don't have a question, so we can wrap up the session. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. So thanks guys. Have a good day.